Hello, hello. Welcome to my planner. I hope you have your planner. Maybe you're joining me today and using your planner to plan. Well, I use my planner to plan in the past. So today is Friday, but I am planning for August 22nd through August 28th. Yes, welcome. Today is weird. Today is just really weird. There is just, let's go back a week because I am on right here, Friday, the August 19th. And, you might see a little bit of weird light up here. I got a little lazy with my blinds and I didn't shut them all the way and it's still daytime out. So sometimes the lighting looks a little different and actually, the sun may be coming out again, so it's just going to be dynamic lighting today. This was how last week went. It was pretty busy. My son and I are getting back into the routine of waking up again. Yes, it's super early because he starts after Labor Day, but we are doing increments. We are night owls, so we're actually have been awake around 8 o'clock most mornings anyway. My son woke up at 6 a.m. for some reason this morning. I recorded my podcasts and I just need to get those up. I recorded yesterday, but I kind of was running out of stamina because I've been totally redoing my websites. Got my Katie Sanders one done last night. I feel really good about that. That's been a long time coming. But I need to do one more. So I'm doing this now, and yes, I'm about to make grilled cheese for dinner. And I just realized I need to do something. One setting. Okay. So, hope everyone is well. I hope. We woke up and we saw, it's in my stories as of Friday, so it's probably not in my Instagram stories anymore, but we woke up and saw a playful raccoon in our backyard. It was the first rain in a couple weeks, I think. And the raccoon had found one of our drip hoses that was fully broken. It's been back there. We actually didn't install it, but we need to, it reminded me, we do need to drag those all out, excuse me, and put them in the garbage. They weren't eating any of it, but they were chewing on it, rolling around, and having the time of their lives, just enjoying chewing something kind of spongy and just rolling, like repeatedly just rolling in our yard. And it was so cute. If anyone wants to see a video, maybe I'll put it on YouTube in my shorts here. That would be kind of fun. So there was that. So that was weird. We've seen raccoons at night around here, but not in the middle of the day, in the middle of a rain shower, just having fun. One of my big podcast interviews just came out today, and it's kind of surreal that I'm going into the interview world of podcasting. I think that's kind of also what's throwing me off, because when I release my podcast, it's just like solo, right? It's just me. It's my schedule. It's what I get to say. And I'm lining up more and more interviews. So I still only expect to maybe do one a month, maybe 2 a month. We'll see how that goes. But I'm not getting too crazy with that, too bananas with that. So this is how things are. I did kind of update this just a little bit. Still working on sites. Still working on, mainly just, I'm almost done. And then scheduling. We ordered some, let's see. We got a bike. That was it. From back here, I don't know if we had talked about it. We went and picked up a bike. Maybe I did talk about it. I can't remember. I thought I planned here, but I could have planned here. I don't remember. Got my son a new bike. It's, he loves pink. So there's pink on it. It's a lady's bike. But I like having the bar lower whenever I would ride a bike, and swinging my leg up and back over, it just never worked for me. So the same with my son. He's definitely needs his like tripod of like security. So yeah, he's already taken it out. He loves it. We just got a new seat and some things for it. He outgrew his bike helmet, that kind of thing. So those all came this week. So hopefully, maybe tomorrow there'll be a bike ride. Maybe I'll pencil that in. I'm still trying to. Maybe this is calibrating something. Like I have been writing things in here and I don't quite know what they are. I don't know. Calibrate? It wasn't Caleb. I don't know Caleb, so I don't know what that is. Anyway, so that's how my last week has gone. I am going to I thought I'd start my new medication in the middle of the week. Didn't. I read up, wait a good 2 weeks after my booster, and so that will be tomorrow. So I'll be starting my new meds tomorrow. I expect them not to be great. So mostly this week is going to be very interesting. My son gets his booster, some Zoom meetings penciled in, and then I might have another Zoom one of these days. That's what I have to get back and schedule with, and then just paperwork stuff here. So that's my week so far. How is everybody? Yeah, I just feel like everything's kind of okay. That looks like the line, right? Is that the line? That's not the line. Okay, let's see what happens here. Well, that's interesting. See, it's just kind of weird. And I'm just gonna go with it. Like, what is anything? What is... Okay, I will get picky about it then. Since I can see it, since I can plan for it, I'll just do that. For those who enjoy my tiny tidies, I think this next one, I already filmed it. It's edited. It's up. I filmed them a week in advance. This next one I find kind of hilarious and fun. It was, I go through memorabilia. I go through that's what I call it, but it's just like some of my favorite things from my childhood and from my son's. A few were from my son. Okay, that's going to be how that's going to be. And I also called it in my intro. This is a video of a middle-aged woman going through her stuffed animals. So, because that's what it is. I mean, it's just what it is. So, if you enjoy that kind of thing, let's see, this is coming Tuesday morning. Do that. Actually, if I do this here, that means they're coming here. This maybe should be here. We'll think about that next week. So, next year, in my 2023 planner, maybe, because I put those all in at the beginning of the year, but maybe I'll rethink that. So these are my regular meds, but I think I'm going to actually be using them as... I got this out to signify when I'm going to start these, which is actually back here. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, because I'm going to... And then this week, it'll be Saturday. I'll put this here, and I'll be down to 15 here. Let's see. So I also wanted to put, I think I can fit this in. I don't know if anyone is a fan of Only Murders in the Building. This season has been wonderful. And the very last one is this coming Monday. I felt like I just watched it, right? Like, I watch it. Well, okay. So it does come out on Tuesdays, but here in Pacific time, we get it at 9 p.m. So we actually get to see it at 9 p.m. on Mondays, which is awesome. And I'll be very sad, but there has to be another season 3, and I'm sure they're setting it up for that too. But I enjoyed last season's. I enjoyed this season's. It was so good. So good. And I didn't get a sticker. I was like, that's not even on my finger. Oh, that's kind of low. I'll move it. Do I need to, though? No, I don't. Imperfection. Let's do this. So, oh, I smell grilled cheese out there. My husband and son are making grilled cheese. I cannot have dairy, so I'll be making my own version. Actually, but I think I'm going to do a tuna melt. I don't know if anyone else is into those, but I can make a really amazing tuna melt with fake cheese. So we did do a shopping last week, but we absolutely have to do... We've been kind of tidying over. I think I explained last week was like... There was... Sorry, I got distracted by this banner. I was kind of wondering, do I want to put that up here? Or probably here. Or will I use a different kit? Let's just use it. Let's just use it. What was I saying? I got totally distracted. Let me try to put this up like it's a party. We are kind of doing our last things of the summer. Oh, I explained in my last video that we definitely did some cooking, well, some buying of food that was just kind of an interim. And maybe this will... I looked at this and thought cooking because maybe we should grill before. So we like to do things kind of off season. So, and I just realized I didn't light my candle. Self-love again, giving myself some self-love because it's been a doozy of a week. And I know next week's going to be a doozy of a week. There we go. We like to do things off seasons or off. If everyone's rushing to go get meat to grill on Labor Day, we like to do it before or after. So, yeah, I don't know if we will. Let's just, okay, we're just going to do this because it's cute. It'll make me smile. Little hamburger, little hot dog. Okay, if you are listening to this, and which are you on? Are you team hamburger or hot dog? And you can be both, but if you were at a picnic, what would you reach for first? Knowing that maybe there's not enough to go back for another round. Is that specific enough? Is that... kind of a fun thing. I think I would... Do I have to answer my own thing? Let's see. I think I'll do that there. And is there one more kind of cute thing off of here? What would I do? I actually don't like just regular hot dogs. They're a little too smooth, but like a bratwurst or something. I like that a little bit more. And let's see, how about some of these flippy floppies? And do you call these flip flops? Right there. I know people have different names for those. Anyway, that's my spread. We'll see if this happens. Like, I put the bike that one weekend and the bike happened, but we kind of knew the bike was coming, so is that cheating? I'm going to say, I mean, hamburgers are a classic, right? And you can do veggie versions, not versions, veggie versions of either one. What would be your choice? I don't even know. Like, I'm just trying to think here. If I was in line and they had some really awesome brats, or what I like for for like, oh, almost caught myself there. This is on the wrong side, but that's okay. I would either do, so I like, this is a long explanation, isn't it? I really love pineapple and teriyaki sauce on my burgers. That's what I do when we make them here. I'll get like the pineapple rings, and I picked it up from, Red Robin had like the teriyaki chicken burger, and then they kind of had the bonsai as well, like for the beef version. So that's what I would pick. But then I was so restrictive with my diet stuff, diet meaning food intolerances, that I couldn't eat really much out anymore. So I started making them at home, and we made our own teriyaki sauce, and yeah, it turned out great. And sometimes we do veggie versions. It just depends what the ingredients are in the veggie versions of things. Yeah, so that's about all I'm talking about. I'm going to try these on the other side here, because I kind of liked that last week. And I'm kind of doing shades of green and gray and some blue. Kind of like how this is turning out. Work. Let's see if this will fit there. Good enough. And recording here works. And I'm going to skip the posts, and then I think I'll do, oh, that's what I was doing here. Okay. So I was actually wondering at some point if I should do these live, because there's a person who plans that I do very much. I'll keep this one down here. Excuse me. That's what I do is I plan. I do my cards, which I'll do here in a moment. Then I plan, and then I record, and then I do the newsletter and include the link in the newsletter, and that goes out here. Plan with me. Okay. I think we're done with the stickers. So I hope I answered the barbecue question. I don't think I did. I'm going to go hamburger. I love sausages and things. I really do. But I think when it comes to like a cookout, I would go hamburger. So this card I pulled last week and shuffled a lot, and it came up again. And I'm okay with that. So this was about building strong foundations, and I'm still doing that with some of my websites. And So yeah, sometimes you can shuffle away and, oh, I'll hold this up. Sometimes it's kind of nice to see that. Might be a little bit more glare because of the window being open. The next one was Chariot, so it's about celebrating those wins. Ponies. So I will say this. When I'm playing Magic the Gathering Arena, which is the online version, but not to be mixed up with MTG Online, because that's a whole different thing. Anyway, I play a really cool pony deck. It is all unicorns. I don't know if there is a Pegasus in there. There is a Pegasus, so I love pulling out. I call it my ponycorn deck, and yeah, I've always loved horses, and you will hear me on Tuesday also talking about horses. There's some foretelling about that. This is the 5 of Needles. This is about who or what is kind of pressuring you. Where are you feeling that, and where can you feel release from that? And the High Priestess, which is just about intuition and just knowing in your heart, in your soul, what is right for you. And there is a new moon, Virgo, that is coming up on very early Saturday morning. So I actually might write here there's a little prompt that I do for each moon. So this is about new moon of starting new beginnings. Let me write these in. And I'll be very quiet. I can't laugh too hard, actually, because I have a rib out of alignment again. I really need to see my chiropractor. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that anytime soon, though. This is going right off the page. And then new moon in Virgo. I guess I was lining them all up there. I don't really like that. Yeah, I think when I was talking in my imperfection video was about, like, if something feels like you see the tension in if I see the tension in what I have written, it kind of bothers me because I feel that energy. So I'll just put. So I like to rewrite things, and it's very lightweight. This is, needles. What is that? Hold up. Why am I drawing a blank on this? Needles is air. Okay. Yeah, it's just been a weird day. Weird day. Actually, this is the only one. Yeah. Virgo probably has the energy. I just am not. That might be an error as well. Oh, I don't have my book close enough. Anywho, so I did look over in terms of my goals from here. I went over these. Hair is something I was trying out, was kind of this new cycle of how many days, and then using some dry shampoo, and then, like, how did that feel? And I tried that out, and I'm going to practice that again. And for me, it's important just because I want to be on camera more. And it's a little bit of a confidence thing. I get, what else would it be? I'm finishing up on the websites. I am about to start the pills. There was something here. Oh, the bike. The bike happened. So is the bike here? Yeah. bike was here, I believe. I don't know. I'm going with it. We've been trying to keep an eye on the medical bills coming through. We found out how much they will all be, and they're definitely less expensive, which is yay. So we're just waiting for them to come through. So then I made this here of what's coming up this week. And I have my trusty dot pens I need to very much clean up again. So because we did the bike, the physical environment here, we have a freezer to recycle, and I did some investigation on where's the closest place, and it is very close by, and hopefully we'll get that taken care of next weekend. We have kind of other things we were doing this weekend. Oh, windows. Why is that not on here? Right? Because it's not the 21st yet. So, I know the dates are a little different, but I'm going to put it here because it's in the previous week before everything changes over to the 22nd. And then those drip hoses that the fuzzy, wuzzy animal was playing with this morning, just gathering those all up, and then our local garbage has some coupons to put out bigger stuff, and so I just put them all into one trash bag. And since I've organized the garage and I know exactly where those trash bags are, I can like fully envision the process of going out back, gathering them all up, putting them in a big black garbage bag. I know where the coupons are. I can visualize the whole process, and that makes me happy. So yeah, starting on my pills, son gets his booster, just having some playing. My goal with music is that I play it when I really need motivation, and I really need, I don't want to say just comfort, but just support of my body if it's just not feeling great. And yeah, so it's partly fun, but it's also partly supportive, I guess. Still inviting some flow into here, although this is doing a whole lot better because this last week. I have a feeling the med bills, so they'll come and we'll pay them this week. Keep journaling. Oh, and I have therapy this week. Because that's hard work. And I also try to kind of think, what do I want to talk about during that time? And I have something in mind to do that. So that feels good. Let's see if I can remember all these. So sleep, water. And instead of, well, no, not instead of. I do want to keep track of my blood pressure on this new med, but see, I want to rewrite that. I also want to track the new med here because it's going to be on top of these. I don't know exactly how that works. So I'm doing fine with taking pictures and videos, and so that I'll let that drop off. Making connections is going really well, reaching out to people. And so my biggest thing that I'm working on there is contacting people who may have a big following, but I have a pretty concise thing I'm asking them for being on my podcast. It's definitely has this like concentration of topics. So it's not like, oh, just come be on my podcast and we'll just talk about whatever. It's not about that. It's my senses, my space for a reason. So the people I'm eyeing are very much how can they talk about their senses or their neurodiversities or their chronic illness or anything like that, that they can come on and what they have in their spaces that help them. So yeah. Oh, my rib. Ow, 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 ow. Sometimes it just hurts. So I think that's it. I think we'll do like the freezer and the hoses. That's a nice S. It would be really nice to feel like we're getting more stuff out of the house. And the fall thing, I don't have it here, is for an upcoming video that I am coming up with a topic. I guess that's more business related, but it is about my home. And I haven't figured it out yet. Mel, I have not. Sorry if you're watching this. I have some ideas, but I want to solidify it a little bit more. So yeah, getting these out, just out of the house, garbage wise. Pills will be just feeling better this week will be the main part of things. I don't think the med bills are big enough to actually, I mean, they'll come, we'll pay them. End of story, right? Oh, okay. I want to watch some videos and finish up the sites. So, yeah, I might erase those. They might change. Ow, my rib. Okay. Like it was doing okay, and now it's just like very unhappy. Very unhappy. So I'm going to go. You'll probably see this more filled in next week. Like usually there's things that I just fill in along here, and they'll probably, yeah, I put in some zooms there. There'll be another one in there. Okay, I know. So exciting when I'm like mumbling to myself. But I am so glad you joined me today. And if you have a chance, go check out my latest podcast because it's really a lot of fun. It's all my podcasts are fairly short. They're like 15 minutes and under, sometimes 6 to 8 minutes. But the interview I did was with Gilly the Sunshine Wizard, and they just have such an amazing account and make everyone happy. Like if you're on Instagram, follow them because there is a lot of happiness going on there. It's just like a daily check-in of you're awesome, you're valuable. It's beautiful to have you here. So yeah, that interview was really interesting, talking about autism and stimming and all sorts of things on there. And so that's at My Senses, My Space. First one's plural, second one's singular. My Sense, although I think I own all of them. So if you go My Senses, My Spaces, it'll redirect you. MySensesMySpace.com is where all my podcasts live. That was my 50th episode, 50. And I think going forward, if I keep it up, I just took a 2-week break, but I should be at 100 by the end of the year. It's like almost like the last week of December, probably the next to last week of December is my 100th episode, and everything's going fine. Like I needed that little break, but yeah, I kept rolling with them. I just filmed, as I said yesterday, and we'll have more episodes next week here. I just got to get them uploaded. And yeah, videos here. So I think that's it. And if you're interested in any of my support services, I did revamp my Katie Sanders, KatieSanders is UpToDate.com. Sorry, KatieSanders.com is up to date. Okay, I'm going now. Have a wonderful week, everybody. See if you're going to like cook out anytime, or see if someone can cook for you. And let me know, do you like hamburgers or hot dogs? And if you don't like either, tell me that too. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.